Guys, let's talk about Andre Ayew and what a Leicester City coach had to say about his brother Jordan Ayew. We're also going to talk about Ernest Nuamah, who is attracting interest from a club in the MLS who is willing to pay more than what he's earning at Lyon. We're also going to talk about Ghana's female national team, the Black Prince, as they are preparing for their game against Morocco in the Women's African Cup of Nations tournament. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it and begin with Andre Ayew. Before I even begin talking about the legend, I want to show you a video of when he was unveiled as a new player of Le Havre. Let's check this out.
Je suis très heureux d'être ainsi à les Marines. Je suis là avec vous pour avancer et ne jamais rien lâcher. Allez le hack, on est ensemble.
Guys, you have seen the video and how beautiful it was. It was a very great reception that Andre Ayew received when he signed for Le Havre. That was right after when he left Nottingham Forest to Le Havre in the 2023-2024 season. When his contract ended, he signed another one to play with the same club in the 2024-2025 season. During his time at the club, he played a total of 48 games, scoring 10 goals and providing 1 assist. In the just ended season, he scored 4 goals, providing 1 assist, playing 27 games in the French Ligue 1. According to reports, he is a free agent. Officially, he is a free agent. But my question to you, why we are talking about him, is that what is next for Andre Ayew? Which club is he going to play next? If you were to advise him, what club should he play next? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Now, this might come out as controversial, but I feel like if he's nearing retirement, he should come and play for a club in the Ghana Premier League. It won't be bad. It would be a very good boost for our league. If he's nearing retirement, he should come and play a league in the Ghana Premier League. But if he still wants to continue and play in Europe, fair enough, that is good. But then, guys, let me hear from me. If you were to advise the player, which club should he play for next? Because currently he's a free agent. Official. It is official. He's a free agent. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from Andre Ayew and talk about his brother, Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew in pre-season with Leicester City is a different beast, playing extremely well, scoring goals. 2 games, 2 goals for Jordan Ayew. There was at one point he scored a goal from corner to goal. Nice goals. And then after the performances in these 2 pre-season games, the coach of Leicester City, Mati Cifuentes, had this to say about Jordan Ayew. And I read, he says that, "We understand he can play in various positions. Today, he scored a superb goal in a very demanding situation." That was the goal he scored quite recently. As a veteran player, he has these qualities, and we foresee substantial contributions from him this season. This is coming from the coach of Leicester City, Mati Cifuentes, talking about Jordan Ayew and what he brings to the team. I just pray that if he decides to stay at Leicester City, because he has a contract until 2026. If he decides to stay, then he should get regular playing time. This is our captain. You understand? I know a lot of people will be like, we don't want to see our captain playing in the championship. But at the end of the day, the decision lies in the hands of the player and also his agent. If there are clubs that want his services, why not? Let's not forget he's turning 34 this year. But then he's playing extremely well, and as the coach said, he's a veteran player. Don't joke with Jordan Ayew when it comes to the EPL or playing in England. He is very, very good, and he has experience playing in it. So, guys, this is the update concerning Jordan Ayew and what the Leicester City coach had to say about the player. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Ernest Nuamah. He picked up an injury during last season that caught his season short, but before the season got ended, he scored 3 goals, providing 1 assist in the French Ligue 1 for Lyon. He's not a bad player at all. When you talk about Ernest Nuamah, then you know it's entertaining football. He's going to dribble you, he has speed, he's good in 1v1 situation, he's an excellent player. But this player, what we are getting according to reports is that he's recovering very fine because he picked up an ACL injury. And currently, he's involved in individual training. He's training alone. just to make sure he recovers in time to be integrated to the rest of the team. But as things stand now, he is training individually alone. But according to reports, this is coming from African Foods. There is a club in the MLS willing to sign Ernest Nuamah regardless of his situation. Now, the name of the club is LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy. They are willing to sign Ernest Nuamah for the next 5 years until 2030. And they are willing to pay the player $2.5 million. $2.5 million. Dollars. Yes, they are willing to pay the player that per year, per season. So times that by 5. That will give you $12.5 million by the time he ends his contract with LA Galaxy, which for me is good money. But would you advise the player to leave Lyon and play for LA Galaxy? Would you advise him to do that? Let me know that down below in the comments. Now, what we are hearing according to reports also is that LA Galaxy are willing to pay 17 million euros to Lyon to sign the player. And if this happens, he will become one of the most expensive signings in the MLS. Only if this happens. But then, for me, I've seen him always in transfer conversation that have never gone through. When he was going to Everton, it didn't go through. When he was going to Fulham last minute, it also did not go through. So for me, as much as this is a transfer rumor, it is interesting to see how this will pan out. But if I were to advise him, I would say no. Look at those who went to the MLS before you and advise yourself only if you want to continue playing in the national team. Osman Bukhari, Austin FC, what happened? Right now, his call-up is something which is there. We don't know what is happening. You understand? Also, take a look at Joseph Pencil, who also plays in LA Galaxy. You understand? He's playing all right there, but the league itself has this thing that, the coaches are not even looking in that direction. For me, I feel like he's too young to go to the MLS. If it was Saudi Arabia, I believe the money would have been more. And for me, I would have said yes to it. But MLS, $2.5 million. So, for me, I don't see $2.5 million before. But looking at what I've heard, players collected, especially those going to the South, $2.5 million a year, no, is too small. Now, come to me and bear 5. And I don't know if you are taking a risk to the club. That one, you understand. But then, guys, this is the updates concerning Ernest Nuamah. What I said here, it is my own opinion. I was even arguing with someone about it. But let me know from you what you make of all this. Should he go to LA Galaxy and take $2.5 million every year? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from him and talk about Asante Kotoko. They are going to feature in the Toyota Cup against Kaizer Chiefs. And guys, I want to read some details to you very, very quickly because this is a very interesting game that has to do with our local team, Asante Kotoko. Now, this is the report. It states that Asante Kotoko will depart to South Africa on Tuesday ahead of the much anticipated 2025 Toyota Cup clash against Kaizer Chiefs at the Moses Madhida Stadium in Durban. Kickoff is scheduled at 3 p.m. GMT, that is Ghana time. And also, fans can expect a thrilling encounter between these two of Africa's most respected football institutions. So guys, that is the information concerning Asante Kotoko. That game will be played on Saturday. Yes, 26th, on Saturday, 3 p.m. I think this is huge for Asante Kotoko. I normally don't talk about them on my channel. I don't talk about most of the local teams on my channel. But I think this is huge for them because this same thing is going to play in the CAF Confederation Cup next season. So for me, it is good for them. It's good for them to play against another African team that is so good in Africa, Kaizer Chiefs. So this is a very good one for Asante Kotoko. So guys, that is the update concerning it. They are going to travel tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. If they go there, no shisha. Asante Kotoko, no shisha. Don't wear be chasing women here and there. If you go to South Africa, there, the what you want to see there, you see big are big, small are small, heavy are heavy. Behave yourselves. As simple as that. You have heard your matter. Is that you don't want to talk about it. So, no, we'll leave it there. Now, let's move away from Asante Kotoko and talk about Ghana versus Morocco. Now, our Black Queens have reached the semi-finals of the Women's African Cup of Nations tournament, which is a thing of joy for us. We are all happy about it. But Morocco are host nation. And not long ago, Ghana played a game against Morocco. This same Morocco team that went to face 4 months ago. Guys, check this out.
على مستوى المنافسة العربية وأيضا من خلال تألقها وأيضا من خلال مشاركتها مع المنتخب الوطني المغربي. وابتسام تعتبر من اللاعبات المميزات. نعم ابتسام جريد اللي حافظت على المركز ديالها على ذاك 36 عالميا جنوب افريقيا. وحنا كنشوفوا هذه الكره ارتطمت بالقائم، كانت من ابرز المحاولات لمنتخب غانا على المبادره نحو الخط الامامي، وكانت صعبه جدا على المنتخب الوطني المغربي. اذا هذه عمليه هجوميه. لاحظوا كيف لعبت كره طويله نحو الامام، كره لعبت بهذه الكيفيه، ويظهر على انه حارسه المنتخب الوطني المغربي لاقل من 20 سنه، والحارسه التي يتم الاستعانه بها ايضا الان بالمنتخب الوطني الاول فاطمه الزهراء الجبراوي، كادت ان تخطئ ولو انه اخطات في كره المنتخب غانا. محاوله ديال المرور بهذه الكيفيه. لاحظوا الاسلوب ديال الانطلاق بهذا الشكل. منتخب غانا منتخب صعب المراس، يجب ابعاد الخطر بالفعل، غلق الزاويه، هذا كما فعلت فاطمه الزهراء الجبراوي. ومنتخب غانا بهذه اللاعبه السريعه في الخط الامامي كان يبحث لان يترجم هذه الكره بالكيفيه المناسبه. لاحظوا المنادات على الكره في هذا الوضع، وبعد ذلك الاستلام جاء من اللاعبه تدعى باوكيت، تتقدم تلعب هذه الكره اماميه. ممتاز ممتاز هذا التحدي، ممتاز هذه الرغبه لوضع الكره في الشباك بشكل مباشر. المحاوله اتت بهذه الكيفيه. لاحظوا من ياسمين مرابط لعبت هذه الكره بشكل مباشر، ابعاد الخطر من جانب الحارسه كونلان. كرة في الركنية تنفذ بهذه الكيفية داخل منطقة الجزاء. تحضير محاولة ومباشرة صوب الحارس، الحامل ديالها نفذات كرة على مستوى الخط الأمامي خارج من الجزاء، تصويبة قوية مباشرة مستقر ديالها في الشباك. 1-0. المنتخب الوطني المغربي يركز حتى في الأنفاس الأخيرة، وهذا أمر إيجابي. لا تنتهي المباراة إلا بصافرة الحكمة وساكنة أزراوي. إذا تمكنت من زيارة الشباك.
So guys, you have seen the highlights to the game Ghana played against Morocco 4 months ago. Ghana lost by 1-0. So this looks like an enemy we already know, an opponent we have already played. So this shouldn't be so difficult for us. Yes, it shouldn't be too difficult for us. We have played them before and we know their tactics. As much as they have home advantage, this is the opportunity to use our underdog card and win that game. I believe they have the motivation to go as far as the finals, as simple as that. But then guys, that is the update concerning the Black Queens.
Jordan Ayew has also sent some message to the Black Queens, and I'm going to read it out very, very quickly. He says that, to my sisters, the Black Queens, I am beyond proud of the way you have represented Ghana on the biggest stage. Your determination, skill, and teamwork are inspiration to all of us. As you prepare to take on Morocco in the semi-finals, I want you to know that the entire Ghanaian football family is behind you. We are rooting for you, and we believe in your ability to make history. Go out there, give it your all, and make Ghana proud. Let's do this, Queens. This is coming from Jordan Ayew, the captain of the Black Stars. And I mean, I like this. It could have started yesterday. I talked about it. I was just really excited about it. And today, Jordan Ayew is sending a message to these girls. If I were Morocco, I would run, because Jordan Ayew has just sent a message just to motivate them. But guys, this is it from Jordan Ayew, and also the message to the Black Queens.
We played 7 p.m. Ghana versus Morocco, the Black Queens versus Morocco women national team in the semi-finals of the Women African Cup of Nations tournament. Guys, this is where I'm going to end today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go bye.